WeirDo 5, totally weird. Chapter 1. My best friend Henry always makes me laugh out loud. Ha ha, ee. In fact, Henry makes everyone laugh out loud. He's always really funny. I'm a pigeon. Cuckoo. Ha 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 ha. Henry was picking up Bella's pencil case when the new kid arrived. Peck peck. Settle down, everyone, said Miss Franklin. We have a new student joining our class. Come on in, she said, looking at the doorway. Class, I'd like you to meet Hans. Wow, I thought to myself, the new kid was really, really handsome. Handsome? That was his name? What's up? I couldn't believe this guy's actual name was Handsome. Hans, why don't you take a seat next to WeirDo, said Miss Franklin. Hi. Handsome sat down beside me. So you're a weirdo, she asked. That's me, I said. It's my name, WeirDo. WeirDo, Hans repeated. LOL. LOL, I asked. Yeah, LOL, he said. You want a lolly? No, LOL, don't you know? Like laugh out loud. Hans explained slowly. All right, LOL, I replied. Haha, I mean LOL. Of course, LOL. I wondered whether Bella knew what it meant. I looked over at Bella and realised that everyone in my class was staring at Hans, even Henry. Hans was just so handsome. And what a cool name. It was so much better than WeirDo. If only I was handsome. Hi, my name is Hans. Handsome. This new guy is totally perfect. His teeth are so white and sparkly and straight. They could use him in an ad for toothpaste. Use our toothpaste and have perfect teeth, just like Handsome. While my teeth are, well, not so white or sparkly or straight. His hair is so shiny and smooth, while mine almost always looks like I just crawled out of bed. His shoes look really cool and new, while mine used to belong to my big sister Sally. And even his handwriting is super neat. It's like a computer did it, while mine looks like my little brother Roger did it. Oh man, this guy has everything, including the best name around. I wouldn't be surprised if his nickname was Aw, as in awesome. When the recess bell rang, Henry waddled over to us. He was still in pigeon mode. It made me laugh. Cuckoo, ha 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 ha. I looked at Hans. He didn't even LOL. Cuckoo. But Henry was hilarious. Is this guy your BFF? Hans asked me. Oh no, he's my best friend, I said. BFF means best friend forever. Got it? Oh man, I don't get this new guy at all. Chapter 2. Handsome is so cool. I thought maybe I could be cool too. I found my sister Sally in her room playing with Blockhead and Fido. What's up? What's up? The sky? LOL. LOL, Sally repeated. It means laugh out loud, I said. Don't you know? I know what LOL means, said Sally. I've just never heard it say out loud before. Oh, was I the last person on earth to find out what LOL meant? I bet there were cavemen who knew what it meant. Dad, what's the meaning of life? Never fart in a spacesuit because it stinks. LOL. Do you know what BFF means? I asked Sally. Of course, best friends forever, she replied. Like these two. BFF, BFF, BFF. Even Blockhead knew what it meant. And now he was laughing at me. LOL. Something needed to be done. Before dinner, I decided to go through my clothes to try and find myself a new look. Maybe a makeover was what I needed. I don't think so. I'm not sure. No way! I decided to try out new look too with my family. My pants were so tight I couldn't even bend my knees. Sitting down wasn't easy. What's up? Hi, Weir, said Mum. You look different. I thought it was time I changed my look a bit, I explained. I can help you with that, said Dad. I was quite a fashionable guy in my day. People couldn't stop staring at me when they walked down the street. That's true, Mum agreed. People always stared. Yoy. What is that guy wearing? Okay, I said. I'd seen photos of Dad when he was younger. This could get really bad, but I figured it was worth a shot. After we'd eaten, Dad went looking through his drawers. He picked out a brand new outfit for me. When I was ready, I strutted out. What do you think? Yoy. But no one liked my outfit, not even Blockhead or Fido. I guess I did look pretty silly. Everyone started laughing, except me. I said something else. LOL? LOL, asked Mum. LOL, asked Dad. LOL, asked Granddad. Yep, LOL, I said. The first letters of laugh out loud. It's the way all the cool kids talk. Is that so? Said Dad. And I think I might go outside to SMB. SMB? What's SMB? Scratch my bum. Ha 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 ha. I realised then that it was much more fun to just laugh than to say LOL. Chapter 3. Everyone in class liked Handsome. They liked him a lot, especially the girls. We were all really excited about class camp, which was coming up in just a few days. Hans was telling everyone about the camp he went on with his old school and how he rescued 5 kids from the river after their canoe turned over. Thank you, Handsome. Oh, our whole class thought it was awesome. Wow, you're a real hero. Whatevs. He also told us how he rescued a whole family of possums from a falling tree after a lightning struck. Squeal, squeak! Wow, you are so handsome. That's so cool. What ifs? And then he told us about how he stopped an angry big brown bear by singing him a lullaby. Twinkle, twinkle, big brown bear. Wow! Miss Franklin asked the class for volunteer team leaders. We'll need 4 people who know a lot about camping, she said. They'll lead the 2 teams in the Camp Kangaroo Challenge. Hans put his hand straight up, as well as Bella. I'd never been camping before, but I didn't want to miss out, especially if Bella was going to be a leader. Miss Franklin made Bella and Hans the leaders of one group. Don't worry, I've got this. And me and Wendy the leaders of the other group. Yay! Oh man, what have I got myself into? I knew nothing about camping. I hope Wendy knew more than I did. Chapter 4. We were all pretty excited when we pulled up at Camp Kangaroo. After we met Ranger Jack, our camp captain, we split up into our teams and prepared for the challenge. Welcome! Bella and Hans were the leaders of the blue team. Wendy and I were the leaders of the red team. Everyone wore colour bandits to show which team they belonged to. When Hans tied his band around his neck, everyone copied him, including me. There were going to be 5 challenges. The first challenge was tent building. I never put up a tent before, but I told my team to trust me. Don't worry, I've got this. On your marks, get set, go! But that wasn't true. In fact, I got myself completely tangled up. Oops. I have no idea what went wrong. Luckily, Wendy and Henry were able to free me, and with me out of the way, they were able to get the tent up properly. Done. A second after, Hans and Bella's team were... We have our first challenge winner, announced Ranger Jack. Team Blue, winner! Bella and Hans turned to each other and high-fived. Totally cool. The second challenge was hole digging, 2 against 2. It was me, Wendy, versus Bella and Hans. I'd only ever dug a hole at the beach with a plastic spade, and I never even finished it because a crab chased me away. Did you know that crabs are fast? Really fast. Eee! But I told my team to trust me. Don't worry, I've got this. On your marks, get set, go! I grabbed one of the shovels and started digging madly. Dig, dig, dig. See you later. Whee! Bye, guys. Thing is, Wendy and I were both digging so madly, we weren't watching where the dirt was going. All the dirt I was digging was falling over my head and into the hole Wendy was digging. All the dirt she was digging was going over her head and landing back in my hole. I think I heard a couple of wombats laughing at how badly I was digging. Ha ha, this guy's digging like a blindfolded fairy penguin. LOL. It wasn't until I heard Bella call out, "Done," that I stopped what I was doing and looked up. Huh? "Winner," called Ranger Jack. He held up Bella's hand and Team Blue cheered. Oops. Go Blue, totally cool. Bella and Hans were making a really good team, and I'd done nothing but let my team down. "Sorry guys," I told them. "I guess I don't know as much about camping as I thought I did. In fact, I don't really know anything at all." "That's okay, said Wendy. "Let's all work really hard together and try to win the next challenge," added Henry. "Deal," I said. "Go Red!" There were 3 parts to the obstacle course: the tires, the balance beam, and the mud pit. Our whole team had to make it over the finish line to win the race. "We can do this," Henry argued the team. "We sure can," agreed Wendy. "We can make us come back. We just need to work together." Team Red versus Team Blue. Team Red and Team Blue gathered at the starting line. You could tell we both really wanted to win this one. "On your marks, get set, go!" Wendy is the class hopscotch champ, so to get over the tires, all we had to do was follow her moves. Hop, hop, hop. She was amazing. The rest of us followed fast behind her. I spotted Hans starting out as well. In fact, he was so fast that he overtook Wendy and was already starting to make his way over the balance beam. Swoosh! Man, this guy had the coolest name. Plus, he was so good looking. Plus, he was really, really fast. And it looked like Bella really liked him. Team Red was over the tires and we were all slowly making our way over the balance beam. When I noticed that Hans was so far ahead, he was almost through the mud pit. Really? He was super fast. And he even looked cool covered in mud. Totally cool. Hans was already over the finish line, but his teammates were all the way back at the tires. Oof! Whoa! Oops! First team over the finish line wins. You all have to make it over. Bella, who'd almost caught up to Hans, ran back to help Toby Hogan. Toby had tripped over and fallen face first into the middle of a tyre. Oof! Even though Toby was on Team Blue, I just couldn't leave Bella to pull him out of the tyre by herself. So I ran back to help her. 1, 2, 3, pull! whoosh, thud, oops. Once Toby, Jenny and Mary were okay and back on the balance beam, I rejoined the race and dived into the mud pit. Splosh! Wriggling through mud is so much fun. Told you so. I like this kid. Well, we all swam through and came out looking like swamp monsters. Who are you? I am a real swamp monster. Who are you? Before we knew it, Ranger Jack had blown his whistle, and the first team over the finish line is Team Red. We'd done it. We'd worked as a team and won the race. Woohoo! Go team! We did it! Bella jogged over the line with Toby and the rest of the Team Blue. Toby was so happy he ran over and did a massive belly flop in the mud pit. Splash! He made such a big splash that the mud flew out of the mud pit all over Bella. Splash! All over Henry. Splash! All over me. Splash! And hit Ranger Jack right in the face. Splash! It was so much fun. LOL, I said. I mean, ha 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 ha. And my whole team cracked up laughing with me. Chapter 5. Our first night at camp was heaps of fun. We toasted marshmallows by the campfire and made each other laugh. Henry told me jokes. Told some jokes. What's a ghost's favourite dessert? Ice cream. Ah! Then Claire got up and wobbled her head which made her pigtails spin in different directions. Joe Cannon made his legs wobble really fast. Everyone in Team Red is really good at something. Wobble, wobble. Mullet can make his face look like just about any animal. Even Blake Green has a thumb trick. As I watched my team, I realised I had been trying to do everything myself when I had a whole team who could have helped me. After dinner, we worked on our team song for our final challenge at the Camp Kangaroo Song Contest. The show was on the next afternoon, so we needed all the practice we could get. Let's do this together. Everyone helped come up with a song that we all really liked. Team Red, you sound great. Wendy and you make terrific team. Thanks, miss. I was pretty sure Team Blue was having heaps of fun too. Not that I could see them. They were camped with Ranger Jack on the other side of the river. Handsome was probably in the middle of telling everyone really cool ghost stories. Wow, Hans, that was the coolest ghost story ever. I wondered what song they'd come up with for the final challenge. Handsome had already told us that he was an amazing singer. His voice would probably lead his team to victory. To you. Maybe Handsome Bella would do a duet, and you and me. We had another big day ahead. There was the canoe race, then the final challenge. Beating Team Blue was going to be tough. Chapter 6. Team Red was ready for the canoe race. Go Team Red! There were 5 of us in each canoe. Bella was at the back of the Team Blue's canoe and Hans was at the front like me. Hans and I looked over at each other. Hi, Hans. I waved a little too hard and lost my balance. Whoa! Lucky Henry stopped me from falling in the river. LOL. We had to row all the way up to the other end of the Camp Kangaroo, where Ranger Jack would be waiting for the winner. Miss Franklin stood by the side of the river about to start the race. Ready, set, go! Team Blue was off to a flying start. They whizzed ahead like a speedboat. Come on, Red, I called. Row, 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 Wendy and I chanted. Team Red rowed together perfectly. Row, row, row. We darted through the water and started catching up to Team Blue. Row, 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 we chanted, and in moments we'd caught up. Hans looked worried. He was shouting out lots of orders to his team, but it wasn't really helping them. Come on, row harder! Row, 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 we chanted. I couldn't believe it. We were out in front and getting a pretty good lead. Row, row, row! Meanwhile, Hans was rowing like crazy. He was paddling like an angry duck. He was rowing so hard and so much harder than everyone else in his team. That team's blue canoe started going in circles. No! Team Red could see the finish line. There was Ranger Jack. Brrr! We'd won. Team Red had won. Yeah! Not cool! Chapter 7. The scores were even. Blue 10 points. Red 10 points. It was all going to come down to the final show. Our families had come to Camp Kangaroo to watch our performance. Mum, Dad, Granddad, Sally and Roger waved to me from the audience. Even Fido and Blockhead were there. Hi guys! Team Red was up first. We ran onto the stage and I stood in front of the mic with Wendy. I smiled back at my team. Welcome everyone to the Camp Kangaroo Song Contest. Would you please give a big Camp Kangaroo cheer for Team Red? Here they are with their song, Be Yourself. I looked down at the mic and realised there was something I needed to do. I untied my bandit from I untied my bandit from around my neck and wrapped it around my forehead. It was time to be myself again. Everyone else in Team Red moved their bandits too. We were ready. Okay, team, let's do it, I called. 3, 2, 1, go red. Go blue, stay 2. Be you. Miss Franklin helped us on the guitar and Henry played the bongo drum. Be yourself and no one else. Be yourself and no one else. Team Red sounded awesome. We were having so much fun together. The crowd was cheering and they even started joining in. Be yourself and no one else. It was time for each of us to do our own crazy dance move. Cuckoo! Which really got the crowd going. Everyone knows how great my dad is at dancing. And everyone knows Roger loves to dance. And then it was time for the big finish. We all made funny faces. The crowd loved it. Thank you. Thanks, Team Red. And now, could you please give a huge cheer for Team Blue? Here they are with their song, Totally Cool. Team Blue ran onto the stage. Hans had the microphone. I prepared myself for his amazing voice. But guess what? So cool. Oh, yikes! He was terrible. It was worse than the noise Roger makes when he slams the toilet seat on his thing. Ow! In fact, the whole team seemed to be hovering their ears, and Hans just kept on singing. The audience didn't know what to do. It was a disaster. Bella tried to share the mic with Hans, but he was too busy screeching to notice her. With his voice, he should have been singing So Cruel, Not So Cool. I looked at Henry. We wanted to help Team Blue. We crawled across the stage with Team Red's mic. We jumped up when we reached Bella. Soon we had the rest of Team Blue at the mic, singing Totally Cool. All of Team Red joined in. Hans was still screeching his lungs out, but now the rest of his team had a chance to be heard. So totally cool. Chapter 8. Ranger Jack announced that Team Red were the winners of the song contest, which meant we'd won the Camp Kangaroo Challenge. Yeah! Go Camp Kangaroo! We all had such a great time at camp. It was sad to say goodbye. Swamp Monster sad. Just as I was climbing into the car, I heard someone calling my name. Weir! Weir! It was Bella. Weir! Thanks so much for helping our team earlier, she said. I just wanted to save everyone's eardrums, I said, and Bella laughed. I had something I wanted to ask her. So, Bella, is Handsome your BFF? No, Bella said with a giggle. He's not my BFF. He's far too bossy. Phew, I like funny people. Funny people like you. Hee hee. The end. that's the end of this video, guys, and I hope you liked it. And I'm gonna read you the next video that's coming soon. See you later, guys.